was all of
Are
that.
we going to break the code of Lucy Ford or what?
Yes.
Let's find this out.
I got it right here.
All right.
You got everyone bring up your own fucking notes on this deal.
I got you.
Because we really need to.
Moving on, play a song off of a little bit of a something before we go into the.
Let's talk. Okay, fuck Lucy.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean.
Dude, I met Lucy Ford.
You did not tell the story first.
Okay.
I'm sure you
Hold
told
on.
this on the podcast.
Look, man, I've met Lucy.
Were you at the same show as I was, where she was wearing the fucking Snoopy shirt with Lucy on it, and she was at the crowd, and she was in the background, and she was in the yellow shirt, and he goes, "That's Lucy." I don't know. We were at. I've been at so many shows. I don't remember, bro.
What show?
Bro, put it like this. I swear on my mother's life, I don't have the memory like motherfuckers have. Like you can tell me show, time, date, place. What you were wearing. I can't even tell you what I had for breakfast some days, bro. My memory's so bad, but my memory's good on long distance.
I met Lucy Ford at an Atmosphere show.
Me too.
And Gray Skull opened up.
No,
was I there?
I thought you had met her at a Jurassic 5 fucking show.
No.
Wait a minute. Was I there? Because Gray
was
School.
at an Atmosphere
Wait a minute.
show.
Gray School opened up, and
Where else
Ugly
would
Duckling.
you meet Lucy Ford at? I had a fucking Pigeon John
Ugly
show.
Duckling was there too.
She was stalking.
No, Ugly Duckling was
Oh, with you, yeah.
She
Okay.
was stalking Slug at a show.
Yep, and she was in the background, and she was in the far back, and she had the shirt on with the yellow with the Snoopy shirt, right? And it said it was the Lucy one from the Snoopy. Yes,
Might have been.
then I was there too.
And
he called her out. Wait
a second.
Yeah,
and
during
so
the show, I
basically,
remember.
listen. So
how old were we, and where were we?
No, so what you saw, who you met, and who you talked to was a stalker.
Yeah.
Correct?
Maybe, possibly.
What year was this? 2004?
2005.
2004.
So these records have already been out. This song has already been out. Everything's already been out about Lucy Ford. So a crazy person can already build a whole bio of who Lucy Ford is, and become Lucy Ford. Correct?
Yes.
And so she could have been coming in there with the mindset that she was Lucy Ford because she had created Lucy Ford in her head.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. Stop you.
And she was a fucking
You ready?
stalker.
She was a stalker. You ready? Here, this is what he says.
Yeah.
Speaking bluntly about Lucy Ford, the character, Slug sets the record straight. When I was writing Lucy Ford, I was drinking and smoking a lot, and I was not sleeping very much. Wasn't in the right state of mind, as a fact. That really is the Lucy. That's who it is to him. That's the Lucy. It was a kind of a battle between the artist and who himself is fully in the lifestyle that I was living. That was the beginning of me. Trust me, really kind of submitting the lifestyle and a healthy type of art life that I was living. It's crazy because that record got a lot of attention, which technically just enabled me to go further into my drugs and fucking loose type of lifestyle.
So basically,
Lucy Ford is a mind state.
Is him on drugs. It's that person that's. So, him sober is one person, and then him all fucked up his party lifestyle is another person, and that person is Lucy Ford.
His other alter ego type.
And that's why he doesn't go there no more.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy has hella characters, right?
Sure.
And so one of Matt Hardy's character, Money Matt.
Oh,
yeah.
Broken Matt. And so it's just the same thing with Slug. So one of his characters is Lucy Ford.
And
he doesn't like Lucy Ford.
He hates that bitch.
He says, fuck you. But because I still love you.
I'm
not okay. I don't know what to do.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, well, that's what it is.
Knowledge right there.
Now you know, guys. Now you guys know.
That's some knowledge
That
right
Lucy, because I'm pretty sure I brought this up before and tried to tell people that Lucy Ford was not an actual person.
Yeah.
It was a metaphor for a lot of different.
I always thought it was. Yeah.
Well, you would think because this song, talk about conviction.
It's a good fucking song. It's a good fucking song, man.
You would just think that it had to be about some bitch.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
and that's the other. Okay, so this is the other side of the equation. Could Lucy Ford really be a real person?
But also, that
he just doesn't want to give the spotlight to, that he's making up all this bullshit.
Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't she be though? I mean, to piss somebody off with that much intention.
If you hate somebody that much, you don't want to actually.
Well, maybe that's not the real name. That's not the
real
real fucking name.
What he was going through is a bitch,
or that's not his real fucking name.
But I'm sure there's a number of bitches involved with that.
Saying,
maybe
that's the devil's advocate here. Maybe Lucy Ford is a real fucking person.
And that's not her name. That's the name he decided to give the bitch. I mean, he's got a lot of anger and conviction behind his words. I mean, somebody had to piss him off. Something had to set him going. Something had to set that vibe.
Yeah.
That song has the most conviction out of any song. When we talk about conviction, the
Anger,
fuck you,
hurt.
Lucy.
I like the secret
you
song
can really
too.
feel it.
I can feel that one for sure.
Emotions.
That song is so fucking.
And I
sick.
love that he talks
Yeah.
about he talks about how
Yeah.
it's really a coming to grasp. It is really a. Now that you fucking think about it, Slug, you son of a
You
bitch.
feel like towards the end he's
Now
like
that
full
you hear
circle
it.
at the end.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
Fuck you, Lucy, for not leaving
Listen,
me.
listen.
I want to say
I was just gonna
fuck
say,
you because I still love you.
No,
It-
it's
it
not
goes
okay.
from-
And
yeah,
I
it
don't
goes
know
from
what
being
to
lost.
do.
It goes from, you know what? It's like he's talking himself off the ledge,
Yep,
right?
he like fucking
He's
found
like,
out.
He's
he
like
hates
he's
it.
talking about it. He's like,
Yeah.
you know what? Fuck you, Lucy.
Yeah.
And he starts talking about it.
And he
he's
starts
like,
getting
"You know what?
pissed."
Fuck you, Lucy.
Yep.
And he starts talking about it a little bit later, and then he's like, no, fuck you,
Yep.
Lucy. And it's a full
Yeah, it's a
fucking
full circle of fucking of just upsetness emotions. I feel it.
For
It
sure.
goes full circle for sure.
Lucy fucking Ford.
It's definitely a great fucking jam, dude.
So do you think
Hell yeah.
are we all in agreement that Lucy
it's
Ford is
yeah,
not a person?
For sure. It's a mind state,
It's a metaphor for
or maybe it was.
Makes sense.
Maybe it was. Who knows?
It makes
Who
sense.
knows?
I don't think we'll ever
but
know.
but it definitely is
The
a mind
artist.
state that he needs to stay in. Because I mean, he makes a lot of good stuff, but a lot of good stuff lately is just a little
Are you
different.
saying he needs to be sad and depressed? And
I mean,
angry?
doesn't every great artist?
Yeah, I mean a lot of.
Be honest,
a lot
though,
of
doesn't
good
every
art-
great
a lot
artist-
of
Best
good
art comes out of
comes
pressure.
from,
Yeah.
Diamonds,
but like emotion
Stress.
in general, I guess. But
Thank
like
you.
high tension emotions or whatever, anger.
It is what it
like,
is,
yeah.
man. Real talk. I mean, you have to be upset to make
Depression.
classics. Yeah, to make classics.